I have like a little drive, so I'm like, let me make a video while I'm here so I can talk to y'all. I know that it's been like a minute since I talked to y'all, so I'm back, and I have this thought in my head that like I was really dissecting, and I was like, let me share this with you all. So a lot of times, let me get a sip. Woo, that was so good. A lot of time I hear people associate their worth with money, and you know, a lot of people who are poor, broke, or feel less or make, you know, less than what they want to make, they feel less worthy because of the lack of money that they have. Wow, the sun is hitting. Shout out to my sister who showed me how to film while driving without a tripod or anything. Thank you, sis. But anyway, so yeah, right. I want everybody to know, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that you are worth way more than a piece of paper. You're worth way more than billions, millions and billions of dollars. And I say that because we are all made so different, so uniquely. There's literally not another you, and there will never be another you. So with that being said, you are irreplaceable. Money is replaceable. You circulate money, you know? Us, we're used as vessels to circulate money. So money gets circulated. Money is not something that you keep with you, if that makes sense. You know, money is always circulating, and it's not just circulating at one time, it's circulating all the time. Money is always circulating. So in order to align yourself with the frequency of money, you have to understand first that you are worthy and deserving of money. Because even if you're poor, even if you're broke, you know, and everybody knows poor is not what you are, it's really like a mindset thing. But which exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you have to change your mindset. You have to align yourself with the frequency of money. Money doesn't like frugal people. Money doesn't like people that hold on tight. Money is like a free-spirited resource. It's a free-spirited asset, right? It's like a free-spirited woman. Free-spirited women like me, we don't like to be held down, and we don't like to feel stuck in a spot. We like to venture. We like to flow. We like to flow, and that's what money is. That's what currency is. Currency, like the sea, your current sea. It's the sea is always, it's always moving. It's always flowing. The ocean is never still. The sea is never still. So with that being said, that's how you have to treat money as well. Someone who's tightly holding on to money all the time, penny pinching, it's not gonna get you that money that you want. Always thinking that you're less than, or you're not worthy of money, you don't deserve it, it's not gonna get you that money, that income that you want. The only thing that's gonna get you there is doing internal work to change your relationship in a positive note with money. You have to flip your relationship from that negative mindset to a positive mindset. And it could be hard because, you know, some people grow up in families where they didn't have much, so they kind of had to hold on to everything, you know. And some people, they don't have a good relationship with money. Some people are taught to fear money. Even like in the Bible, I think it says money is the root of all evil. But money, I need y'all to understand that money is just a resource, and it's not money that is the root of all evil, but the intention behind it that is the root, that can be rooted in evil. Because if people use money with bad intentions, then of course their money is going to be evil. But what about people who use money for good? A lot of people are scared into believing that money is evil and that they don't have to be rich, and they don't want to be rich because they don't need all of that. You know, people are put into places where they have to be humble. People are taught to be humble, But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to fucking be humble. You can have every million and billion dollars that you want. You can have every single one. Every single 100 billion that you want. You just have to align yourself with it. Align, and then take aligned actions, and then circulate. Every time, what I do when I circulate my money, every time I'm about to buy something or circulate my money in any way, I'm like, this is an offering. This is an offering that shows that I am not afraid to circulate my money. This is an offering to myself, showing that when I put out, I receive more. Whatever I put out comes back multiplied. And that's the law of the universe, right? Because like whatever frequencies you put out, whatever thoughts you put out is what you're going to get in your life. And it's the same thing with money. So every time I take out my card, every time I do Apple Pay, whatever it is, I literally am like, this is an offering to the universe, to myself, to God, to show that I'm willing to put out in order to receive much more, in order to receive multiplied amounts. Don't piss me off. So, yeah. Wait, let me see, what exit is that? I didn't miss my exit, right? Okay, good. So yeah, like I was just really thinking about money, and it's like I need y'all to understand that money, at the end of the day, money is not as worthy as yourself, your authentic self, and it's never going to be as worthy as health. There are billionaires who are doing everything in their power to stay healthy so that they can live longer and enjoy their money. You can't focus everything on money and be like constantly in survival mode, because you have to think about your health as well. You have to think about bettering yourself as well, which is why I said you really have to work on your income to see the outcome. You have to do that internal work in order to see it in your external reality. That's the only way it's gonna work. So people who don't do work on themselves at all, because like, you know, you do work on yourself unintentionally and intentionally, but you know, I feel like if you don't really actively work on yourself consistently and reshape your relationship with money and change your perspective, not even just with money, but change your perspective on everything, then it's going to be a little bit harder to have that money, that financial freedom that you want, because you're not even free yourself. How do you want financial freedom but your brain, your mind is still captivated? You have beliefs that you are not whole. You have beliefs that you are not worthy. If you're not free mentally, what would make you think that you would ever be free financially? The two go hand in hand. You need to free yourself from all, what's the word I'm looking for? From all illusions. Because all of this is an illusion. Free yourself from the illusion, see things how they really are, and watch how your bankroll start coming consistently. Watch how your bankroll start coming in bigger numbers. And that's because you sat there and did the work to see things as they really are. I hope this is making sense. I don't have no notes today or nothing, so I'm just off the dome today. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about that, because like it was really on my mind, and I'm just like, honestly, if I sold one of my lungs right now, it would go for a couple $100 billion. That's not even me as a whole, but that's just a lung. Me as a whole, I'm worth so much more than money can even buy. So when you know that and you have that mindset, money comes to you easily. Money is just gonna come to you and come to you and come to you, because that means that you deserve to get paid to exist. Because you know that you deserve it. I know I deserve to get paid to exist, and that's why it's happening. Like, there's been this shift ever since I had that thought, like, months ago. There has been this shift in how much money I make. I don't even make it, because money's already made. It's just, you know, attracting it. But I receive so much more money than I was before, and that's just because now I just flow, and I flow with the money. I flow with life. I flow with the currents. You just have to flow, bro. Like, you just vibe. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta vibe. Like, it's never deep, it's never personal. Just vibe and see where life takes you, and take risks and don't be afraid. Don't be scared. This is all an experience. We're here to have fun. Like, don't take life too seriously, because this is all a game. And one thing I'm gonna do is manipulate the game in my favor so that I can win every single time. I don't care if you call me a villain. I don't care if you call me manipulative. I don't care, because I'm a win. This is not your life. This is my life, mamas. You have your life. I have mine. And I'm gonna win every time. I'm gonna win every single time. Every challenge, every game. I persevere and I overcome. So yeah, that was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a live, but I will be uploading it to my channel because I know someone needs to hear this. So send this to somebody that you feel like needs to hear this, and comment your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. And I missed y'all so much. So thank you for watching. Bye. Wait, I gotta wait to turn y'all off actually. Wait, what? Bye.